This is the plaintiff, Edith Moultrie. She says the defendant, her landlord, wanted her out of her apartment immediately, put great pressure on her, and because of it, she was scammed out of money. In addition, the defendant refuses to return her full security, so here they are. She's suing for $1,500, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Shannon Speed. She says the plaintiff was a month-to-month tenant and gave her 6 months' notice to vacate. Once the woman was finally out, she incurred expenses that exceeded her security deposit. And the plaintiff should have been happy she got any of it back at all, because she's the one who's owed. She's accused of being a pushy landlord. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,850.93 for additional repairs.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says her landlord wanted to give her the boot, and to add insult to injury, another landlord stole her security. But the defendant says she gave the plaintiff 6 months' notice, and the plaintiff is just dreaming. It's the case of please notice me.
Thank you, Douglas. Edith Moultrie?
Yes.
You are suing Shannon Speed for $1,500 in security deposit that you say she is illegally withholding and needs to return to you. You have a counterclaim against her for damages that you say she committed to the apartment before she left. Okay, I gotta know. What is with the dueling crutches? It's quite the fashion statement. How is it that two people on that side of the table have, what happened?
Well, I had,
Oh, no, don't make her get up. No, you could go, sit there.
I had,
Surgery or an accident?
well, both, but,
Surgery or an accident? Surgery. How did you pick her to come with you of all the people in the world who could help you out here today? She a witness or moral support?
Well, she's a witness as well.
Oh, she's a witness.
Yes.
Okay, so you have no choice. All right.
Yes.
Okay, well, I hope you both feel better.
Thanks.
That's a first, I got to tell you. Okay, what happened, Ms. Moultrie?
Okay, I moved to that property in 2008. I have Section 8. Everything was going good. Around November...
Section 8 is government assistance to help you pay your rent.
Yes. Around November, the other owners had came to me and said they're going to sell the property. So around February, I say January, February, real estate comes with Miss Speed.
A realtor?
Mm-hmm. With Miss Speed. Look at the property. Okay.
Okay, you don't have to go so slowly. I think we all know that it gets sold, and you get told you need to go. All right, so did you get 30 days notice?
Something like that.
So now you have to leave, and it's what month?
November.
All right, and you do leave when?
In November.
Okay. When was it you gave her notice?
I gave her notice the day that I closed.
Which is what date?
September 17th, verbally, and then I followed up with a written notice.
And when was the written notice?
The written notice I sent a couple days afterwards, and I
So in
gave her,
September also.
and
Okay.
actually I gave her 60 days.
Okay, so then November comes, and before you're out, you have a conversation with her regarding the security deposit.
Yes, because she kept telling me, well, if she wanted the property really, really bad. So I said, okay. So now I'm looking. Then she comes with the idea, well, if you want half of your security deposit back, I can give it to you.
Okay.
Because while I'm on the streets looking, my son, he was on the computer on Craigslist looking for an apartment.
Okay.
And he called me, he said, Mommy, I found the apartment for you. I said, where is it? He said, it's in Jersey City. I'm like, okay, no problem. I get home, call Miss Speed, asked her for the $500 since it was her idea to give it to me to get out quicker. Okay. My son, he's back and forth with this supposed to be other landlord on email or whatever, chat line or whatever they do.
Come on up. Okay, so you're talking to these people about a new apartment?
Basically, we got scammed.
Yes. By the people on the internet?
Yes.
Well, how did
We
that
sent
happen?
the money through Western Union. And
You sent money through Western Union to a complete
Yeah.
stranger? Why would you give $500 on the internet to a complete stranger? So you...
Because I'm being rushed. Every day she was popping up. Did you find anything? Did you find anything? Did you
Wait a
find
minute,
anything?
you're suing her for those $500 that you lost on the internet? Are you serious? Do you take no personal responsibility for anything?
I don't say it's my fault. Yes, I do.
Then why are you suing her for
Because
it?
she was part of it, because she kept...
What do you mean rush? She doesn't even have to give you 60 days. She has to give you 30.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I bet you wish the ground just swallowed you up right now. You'd rather be anywhere other than here, right, son?
I don't care.
Go ahead, sit down. Relax.
So does this crazy tenant get the $500?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because she's an idiot. It says on Craigslist to watch out for scams and that it might not work out.
And so her landlord shouldn't be responsible.
Absolutely not. Her landlord has nothing to do with the stupid mistake that she made.
I'm buying that going inside the courtroom.
Seriously. And if you get an email from somebody who claims to be a princess in Nigeria, do not send the money either.
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
You're right.
All right. Well,
I will
listen,
never
stuff
do that
happens.
again.
It's a learning experience.
Exactly.
So now you get out in November.
I get
and
out
she does
November
not
2nd.
return the security deposit. Does she tell you why she doesn't return it?
I call her to give her my new address. Then she pops up saying that, oh, I can't give you your security deposit back because you switched the toilet bowl.
Okay.
What toilet bowl? The toilet bowl that was there when I moved in should still be there.
Okay. Yeah, it should still be there.
And
Okay, what's going on? Why did you keep the $1,000 security deposit?
Well, because the toilet wasn't working. I had to call a plumber. And, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at, the toilet. I had to go buy a toilet auger. So now I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, maybe I should call Kohler because, Kohler usually guarantees their toilets. And then I'm looking down and I'm realizing this isn't the Kohler toilet that was here when I was here taking pictures, and I did 3 walkthroughs of the house.
Did you take pictures of the toilet?
Yes.
And then there's a different toilet there now?
It clearly
Will the
looks like a
pictures show me
different
that?
toilet to me.
Show me.
It clearly looks like a different toilet to me. And, the thing is that Kohler stamps all their toilets.
What is this a picture of?
That's a picture of the stamp of the manufacture date.
On
of that
whose toilet?
On the toilet that was there when I finally moved in. It says 1997.
Okay. Do you have, I assume that you have a speaking relationship with whoever you bought the place from.
Yes.
Do they tell you, did they show you a receipt for a Kohler toilet?
I had a conversation with the owner, and she said specifically, I purchased a Kohler toilet. That was what was in there.
Okay, do you have an affidavit from the owner or a receipt that says it's a Kohler toilet?
I don't have an affidavit.
Okay, do you have a picture of a toilet other than the one toilet I have a picture of?
No, but I do have my witness who is also here. And
how are you guys going to remember a white toilet in a place?
Because it has all toilets have stamps on them.
Yeah, were you guys expecting the stamp on the toilet?
I know it sounds odd,
Come
Judge,
on up,
but
if you can. Hop on up.
I'm very familiar with toilet products because I just redid my house and I did do it in Kohler products. I was there when the inspector was there, and one of my main comments to Shannon when she purchased the house was that the bathroom was beautiful. You have Kohler products in there.
Right. This is a toilet you're complaining about. This is a pretty new toilet, and I'm looking at the bottom. When to have a footprint that's the exact same footprint as a prior toilet, that's. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a stretch here. I'm not seeing anything on the tile.
I understand. I know it sounds crazy.
Okay, but you felt that that's what she had done. And then you're also suing for $60 for toilet stoppage, which is under the same theory that the toilet got changed. The front door, broken attic stairs, and moldings. Tell me about those 4.
Well, after I, became very suspicious with that toilet, that's when I just said, you know what? I'm just going to really take my time and go through the house. And I took photos. There's pictures of the door and the attic wall in the house.
Okay, so let's talk about the attic steps that you're asking for $900 for. That's this little chintzy wooden thing that's here?
Yes,
that's $900?
it has to be replaced.
Okay. And how is it, what's going on? A rung is missing?
Right.
Did you either of you break the rung on the little ladder thing that comes?
On the attic thing?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, did you ever notice that there was a rung missing?
No.
Because I always go up there to put like sneaker boxes up there.
So there was, is your position, come on up when you're talking to me, don't talk to me from your chair. And so is your position that the rung wasn't missing when you guys were there?
I ain't noticed
nothing
it.
was wrong. It was always loose because it's wood, and it was old before we got there.
Okay. All right, now what is this about a new front door?
She had 2 cats, and she had this little toy hanging from the door so that the cats can play with it. And so there's a big gouge. It's actually mentioned in my inspection report.
Okay. All right. What did you want to say, ma'am? And specifically, I'd like really for you to address the issue of the cat in the door.
Okay. Yeah, my children did scratch.
Children?
Because the owls, yeah.
She's referring to the cats when she says, are you her kid too? Yeah. You're the secondary kid.
That's just me.
Okay.
My cat did do the damage, I ain't gonna lie, but there was no toy. My cat, he never been outside. He's a house cat. And there was other outside cats on the property. So he was trying to get out there.
He was looking for love?
He ain't gonna find no love because he fixed.
Okay. All right, folks, we're done. We're
And I have an
done.
inspection.
Stick a fork in me, I am done. First of all, on your claim against her, on the $500, you've got to be kidding me.
I know.
No, that's not going to happen. On the toilet, everything that has to do with the toilet, I think I've been clear about that I feel like there's not enough proof on what you're saying. You can't just have a hunch and feel like, look, you could tell, look, it's old, and we remember because we know toilets. There is no one who I am going to believe is looking at a place and actually gets down on their knees on someone's toilet to make sure it's a Kohler. It's a simple way to prove this. All you need are the receipts from the prior landowner and or an affidavit from them, something saying I bought that toilet on whatever date, and then you could be able to prove there's been a switcheroo. It doesn't even look. I don't even really think there was a switcheroo.
It was.
Because I'm looking at the footprint, and the footprint is exactly the same. There's no mark. There's nothing that you would expect to see if there had been a switcheroo. Okie dokie. $1,500 for a new door? I don't think so. Okay. However, there is damage to the door, and we'll talk about that in a second. Broken attic stairs. For a wooden rung that needs to be replaced, $900? I don't think so.
But it's not the rung.
Yeah, no, I don't think so anyway. Okay. You have to be able to prove that they did it, okay? And I just, one rung is missing on that ladder, and no, okay? I find that of the $1,000 that is remaining, you're entitled to keep $250 to repair the front door that needs repairing, and I'm ordering $750 to be returned to the plaintiff. That's my judgment, and on your counterclaim, 0.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so the defendant making her way out here pretty well on the crutches. You doing all right? Step in carefully here. Tell me what's your feeling about the judge's verdict?
Well, I guess I just didn't have enough proof. I wish I would have gotten an affidavit, but the people that sold me the house.
You mean the great toilet mystery? Is what you're
Yeah,
talking
I mean,
about?
because they weren't being very friendly. When I did go ask them, they said they'd get back to me, and they never did. So, I guess it's the judge did what she could.
So what do you do with the apartment now?
The house,
Yeah.
I live in it.
You live there?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so you fixed the whole thing up and...
I'm fixing it.
Okay, cool. All right, good. Be careful around the corner there and
Here.
take your time and come on in here. All right, so now we get to meet the plaintiff up close and personal. Step right on in here. You satisfied how this came out?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am. She was lying. Why would I take a toilet or switch a toilet or whatever?
Yeah, where did you get that used toilet from that you put in there?
Talk to her about it. She the one took the toilet.
All right, now that you're out of that place, you're into someplace else, you got a good arrangement?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
It's good. It's
You
good.
happy about the way the judge ruled here?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Anything else, guys?
No.
Nice to meet you.
All right, thank you. Same to you. Harvey?
Just a side note, even if a landlord's allowed to keep some of your security, if he keeps too much, you could end up suing that landlord for damages.